In this video we are going to compare the countries on the Balkan peninsula so that we can find out which country is best to move to. All these countries highlighted on the map are fully or partially located on the Balkan peninsula as of Wikipedia. However, we will not consider Italy, Turkey and Romania, as not even 5% of their area is located on the Balkan peninsula. So therefore we will compare Albania, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Bulgaria, Croatia, Greece, Montenegro, North Macedonia, Serbia and Slovenia regarding corruption, average wages, because I couldn't find median wages, press freedom, democracy and human development. Each and every of these 9 countries will receive a score between 0 and 1 for each criteria. The country that performs worst in a criteria receives 0 points, the one that performs best gets 1 point, and all countries in between receive a score between 0 and 1 based on how they relate to the top and the worst country. I'll display the linear function of calculating the score in order to increase transparency. In the end, it becomes clear which country under these 5 criteria is the most attractive one and therefore may suit you best. And sorry that I cannot include Kosovo to this comparison, as there is simply not enough data for Kosovo, and including Kosovo would therefore distort the comparison. Of course, these are only 5 of thousands of significant factors, and deciding which country is best heavily depends on your personal preferences, but I think that we can all agree that criteria such as low corruption, average wages, press freedom, democracy and human development are relevant. All sources are linked in the description below, and let's dive into it. Taking a look at Transparency International's Corruption Perception Index, we see that Slovenia appears to be the least corrupt country out of the 9 countries in this comparison. With a score of 57, it ranks 41st worldwide, followed by Greece, Croatia and Montenegro. Albania and Bosnia and Herzegovina appear to be the most corrupt countries in this comparison, both ranking 110th worldwide. Therefore they receive 0 points, Slovenia receives 1 full point and all other nations a score between 0 and 1 based on their performance. On a country's way to prosperity, corruption is among the biggest hurdles it faces. So it's sad to see that corruption both in Albania and Bosnia and Herzegovina is so present. Next comes average monthly net wages. And sadly, I couldn't find enough statistics on median wages, which would have been more representative. If you are planning to work and earn money, then taking a look at the wages you can expect makes sense. Again, Slovenia performs best as it has an average monthly net wage of 1,304 euros, almost 30% higher than in Greece and Croatia in 2nd and 3rd place. Albania and North Macedonia have the lowest average monthly net wages at about 384 euros and 511 euros. In case you have saved up some money or are working remotely, then this factor might not be so relevant to you. We again assign each country a score between 0 and 1 and continue with press freedom. Press freedom is also an essential part of a great and well-functioning country. Media must be able to report about abuse of power in the government, and in general press freedom is important. Once again, Slovenia performs best among these 9 countries, scoring 32nd among all countries worldwide. All other Balkan countries are in pretty close range among themselves, but quite a lot behind Slovenia. So let's recap for a moment and take a look at the current results. Slovenia ranks first so far as it scored best in low corruption, median wages and press freedom. Next comes Greece, followed by Croatia, both fighting for 2nd place since they are not too far apart from each other. Next comes Montenegro, then Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia, Bulgaria, North Macedonia and Albania. Let's see how this ranking changes if we consider the Democracy Index and the Human Development Index. In the Democracy Index, Slovenia is not ranking first, but Greece took over 1st place. Greece ranks 34th in the Democracy Index worldwide, followed by Slovenia ranking 35th. Next comes Bulgaria and Croatia. Sadly, all of the 9 countries are flawed democracies, and Bosnia and Herzegovina even is considered a hybrid regime. So hopefully we will see some progress in future, but so far Greece gets the full point. The Human Development Index is also an informative criteria, as it is composed by the 3 components life expectancy, education and per capita income indicators. All 9 countries have a high human development score, and Montenegro, Croatia, Greece and Slovenia even have a very high human development score. Slovenia is ranking 1st and 23rd globally, followed by Greece and Croatia among the Balkan countries. If we add up all scores, we see that Slovenia clearly performed best. It outperformed the other 8 countries in every criteria except for the Democracy Index, where Greece performed better. Well done, Slovenia! Next comes Greece. Greece scored well everywhere, especially in the Democracy Index. But also in the Human Development Index and in median wages, Greece did great. In press freedom, Greece however could improve a bit. Next we have Croatia, which in every criteria scored a bit better than the average of the best and the worst performing country. Croatia did especially well in wages. Next we have Montenegro. Low corruption is Montenegro's best criteria, and it does well in the Human Development Index, however there is room for improvement in the other criterias, especially in press freedom. Next on the list we have Bulgaria. Bulgaria's best criteria is democracy, however it is considered as the country with the lowest press freedom among these 9 Balkan countries. And also in the Human Development Index there is room for improvement. Next comes Serbia, which didn't score least in any criteria, but also didn't collect much points in any criteria. Corruption appears to be a challenge where Serbia could improve. Next we have North Macedonia, which didn't score too badly in democracy and press freedom, but it is the country with the lowest human development score among these 9 countries. So this is an area where North Macedonia could improve. Next we have Albania, which also collected some points in democracy and press freedom, but is the country with the highest corruption, together with Bosnia and Herzegovina, and lowest average monthly net wages. So Albania could improve in corruption and wages, and also in the Human Development Index it didn't perform too well. Ranking last we have Bosnia and Herzegovina. It also performed worst in corruption side by side with Albania, and it is the country with the lowest ranking in the Democracy Index among these countries. A relatively low Human Development ranking also plays against Bosnia and Herzegovina. On press freedom on the other hand, it didn't perform too badly. If we consider countries that are 100% located on the Balkan peninsula, then Montenegro is the winner. As mentioned, there are a ton of other criterias and this highly depends on your personal preferences. But still I hope that I could provide useful insights into some statistics and maybe you learned something new. All sources are in the description.